All right, man. Drew Brees says that he may be coming back to the NFL, and I reporting that he was reportedly fired from NBC. But he kind of saying that he undecided, so he trying to make it seem like he wasn't fired. So apparently, he wasn't good enough to hack it at NBC. He was just like what Tony Dungy do, halftime, pregame analyst. He wasn't a play-by-play guy. I really never paid attention to him there, but apparently he done in NBC, and then now he's talking a possible return to the national. Excuse me, he's talking about a return to the National Football Association. Drew Brees done at NBC after one season as NFL analyst. It says one and done. Legendary quarterback Drew Brees will not return to NBC just one season as the studio game analyst, according to sources. Decision seemed mutual as Brees preferred doing games over football. Night in America studio show. NBC didn't have many NFL games to offer him. NBC soured on Brees' potential after originally believing he could develop into an apparent uh, to their heir apparent, to Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football games. After the story was published, Brees tweeted out a response saying his future NBC is in limbo. He said there were some grand possibilities. Quote, despite speculation in the media about my future this fall, I'm currently undecided, Brees said. Quote, I may work for NBC. I may play football again. I may focus on business and philanthropy. I may train for the pickleball ball tour, senior golf tour, coach my kids, or all the above. I'll let you know. On air, Brees 43 had up and downs a rookie season that was highlighted by poor performance in his biggest broadcast of the year, the Bengals and Raiders playoff game. While Brees is done with NBC, there's a possibility he can end up in the NFL booth next year at Fox. Still has to fill his top game analyst position for years as Tom Brady won't start until he finishes playing. Greg Olson and Fox have already begun discussions to make Olson the number one analyst, according to sources. No contract is complete, but Olson is on his way to standing next to Kevin Burkhardt on Super Bowl Sunday. Fox has made it a big game, has the big game in the next of the. He said has the big game in the two of the next 3 years. Olsen and Burkhardt were partners last season. Olsen's rookie broadcasting year. If Olsen moves up to the top booth, Fox would have an opening for a number two spot, and Brees is considered a candidate. The number two job do not pay like the number one gig, so Brees would have to truly want to call NFL games. There's a feeling that uh, it's still his desire. So Brees could, possibly team up with Joe Davis or Adam M on Fox number two team, which does call playoff game. Amazon can also be a possibility landing spot for Brees. Last year, Brees called Notre Dame games with Mike Tirico. He also did Sunday Night Football pre-games, a few NFL games. NBC Sports declined to comment. So I don't like. I really, I kind of seen him. Uh, it's never none really stood out to me. At least in the Sunday night pregame, he didn't seem like super comfortable. He wasn't bad, but I don't really see him standing out. But maybe he better calling games in the booth, or maybe altogether he just trash. So all those could be possibilities. Um, all those could be possibilities for him. Um, but honestly, they got to leave over there calling games. A lot of people don't like the way to leave call games, but you know, it take time. You're not gonna get in the booth, and you're not gonna get in the booth and be perfect. It takes some time. Tony Romo still, kind of a little rough around the edges, is as well too. So it's gonna take some time, bro. Everybody think Rome was built in a day, and it wasn't. So it's gonna take some time, and who knows? Wife probably want him out the house anyway. You like, what about we're helping with the kids? They got rich people. They got maids and all types of stuff. So they really ain't tripping off of that. But but like I said before, everybody ain't built to be in the booth. Maybe you should start a like a quarterback, channel, a quarterback network of with YouTube and his website and sell playbooks and break down film. That's probably what he should do. He should just go independent. Get him a get him a how can I call it, man? How can I say it? You know, get him a channel, get him a website, get some social media, get him his own network, and build your own company. Start your podcast and all that. He probably better go independent. Better off going independent, bro. But he talked about coming back, and I'm just like if he did come back, like I guess the Carolina Panthers would be a spot. It'd have to be a contender. Somebody had to get injured, maybe too, but Carolina Panthers would be a spot. The New York Giants would be a spot. Um, it didn't have to be a contender. The Pittsburgh Steelers could be a spot. It'll complicate things for Baker too. So those are the spots that I can think about. Maybe you can push Tannehill for a spot, but no, Drew Brees just don't have an arm. When he injured his arm, he never had the biggest arm. I remember watching him in Purdue. He was fan, but he never had the biggest arm. You know what I'm saying? And he's 43 years old. He never had the biggest arm. Um, he had an arm surgery. They got caught up in he got hit, got caught up in the pile. Made his way out of San Diego. He was already out there drafted Phillip Rivers. He had that shoulder surgery and all that. He had to build the strength in his arm again. And then he older. He's 40-something years old. So you don't have enough arm to get the ball down there. So, coaching could be in his future. So I would probably say coaching could be in his future, but that might be too time consuming. If I just would have to, say something for him, and he really didn't want to take number 2 money for the booth, to call plays in the booth. And I would just say, just start your own network, just podcast, YouTube videos breaking down plays, and selling plays, and and all that type of stuff. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was him. I just go the independent way, and plenty of the ESPN analysts and former players are going to independent podcast way. He got enough money to build a network. A network, he can hire somebody else. He can have people contribute, right? You know what I'm saying? He can do pretty much whatever you want. So that's interesting, man. But let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out the NFL playlist and the current news playlist, more videos like this, and I guess the music and entertainment playlist. But you can check my link tree out. It's the first link in the description for Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think about Brees possibly coming back, or doing whatever he's gonna be doing. Hey, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.